If you are a lazy chopper or you want to up your chopping game up, check out this video, watch it to the end. Hopefully it'll help you and inspire you. Let's get into it. Shout out where you're from. If you make beats, shout out your weapon of choice. What do you make beats with? A problem that I see a lot, I get this question a lot. How can I get out of my lazy chopping? All I do is loop. I want to do something different. So let me give you an example. The lazy style is this. Say you have a sample, wherever you get your samples from, if it's from SamplePacks or from vinyl, YouTube, whatever, and you come across a loop and be like, okay, let's use that. And I'll leave links below to everything that I'm using just in case you're interested. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's like 4 counts right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say we wanted to create some off of that. Alright, so that's just a simple loop. All you did was just take 4 bars. And if you want to get even more lazier, it would just be 2 bars. It'll just be this right here. You just do it one time. So you got this going. So you got a 2-bar loop, all right? So that's probably like the ultimate laziness right there. Right? Then you want to add some drums to it. So another lazy thing for the drums is you just find you a drum break. I'm gonna use shout out to Beat Butcher. This is Filt Volume 8, just dropped at the time of this stream. Drums are crazy. Okay, say we want to use that. Do something like this. Drag that in there. We want to adjust it to our tempo. So we just do that. Believe it or not, a lot of cats be like, I'm done. That's it. You know, it just start. I would hope that you wouldn't want to use the crash every single time and maybe just do something like this. Just take this out. Boom. And then you can do this. Right. Boom. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. That's the ultimate lazy way right there. Right? That's it. No changes, nothing. Just loop. So we want to get out of that. So let me show you another way that's a little more advanced. So we're going to show you different levels. All right, so that's the first way. The second way is a little more involved. And this is how I used to chop when I first got my MPC 2000 XL. So let's try that out. So I'm not going to use my MPC. I'm going to use my SP404. I will find the part I like and then chop 16 parts. So these are 16 parts. Right? 16 chops. That sound kind of like Wu-Tang. Hey. So now you kind of have like these smaller chops. And this gives you more versatility because you can change it however you want. You see what I'm saying? And every now and then I'll still do it like this. Every now and then. And then let's take those same drums that we had before. Let's take another one. Okay, this'll work. So we move into the next level of drum chopping. So we'll do this. Take a drum break, just chop it. Chop it however you want to. You could do beat divisions or go by transients. So we on the second level of chopping. Let's go back to the sample. So this is the 16 chop method. Okay, so that level, you moved it up a little bit, right? Now we're on level 3, and to me, this is the most creative way to chop. All right, so if you want to up your game up even more, this has to do with listening to the entire sample, because a lot of times we get lazy, man. We don't want to hear the whole song. If something doesn't catch us in the first few seconds, we move on to the next song, but you might miss something. I say that all the time. So for the purposes of this video, I'm not going to play this entire song, but I noticed a little melody at the end of the song. It's simple, but it's usable. And most of us don't have the patience to go through the whole thing after hearing a nice loop or two in the beginning or the middle. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, this is nice, but here you go. Hear that right there? Those last 3 notes. That's usable, man. And this is a way that you can make it totally your own, totally just unrecognizable. Let's go here. Now, why do I like that? It's because it's really single notes, and it gives you, well, not technically single notes, but it's like isolated notes, because there's like 2 or maybe 3 notes, but it gives you more versatility because now you can add your own chords to it and change it up. And speaking of changing it up, let me change the key. We can change keys to this. And this technique you can do from the very beginning too. You know what I'm saying? Just take a loop and just change the key. A lot of us don't even do that, you know, but do that. Change the key, transpose it. See that? And because I just took those isolated notes, I can make the rhythm my own. Let's add to that, because I'm hearing chords to this. And if you're not a musician, that's okay. You might have to just take 1 chord at a time until you find something. So this is where the creativity comes in. Let's find us a sound. Let's go with a mellotron. We can do something like that. All right, so now we're getting somewhere. We got the chop, and now let's do the drums. And this is the 3rd level of drums. Just take 1 shots and make your own beat. Simple as that, man. Let's go through some more of these drums, man, from the Beat Butcher. Filt Volume 8. 1 shots. Oh. Oh, man. We're just creating our own kit. And what I'm going to do is add an effect on here. I'm going to go with this Fin Retro, which is free at the time of this, by the way. Y'all need to snag this as well. I'm leaving links to everything that I'm using, by the way. Oh, I like that. All right, so the 3rd level of creating your drum pattern is just using 1 shots and just do it from scratch, you know. If you want to, you could just use a drag and drop loop. That would be level 1. Level 2 is take a drum break and then chop it and then use that. I use that a lot. You can get some crazy swing that way. Or the 3rd level, most creative, is just do everything from scratch and just do whatever. Finger drum it or sequence it however you want to do it. All right. add more to it, you know, add a bass line. Wherever you get your basses from. Oh, I'm gonna go with this bass right here from one of these samples. This is where the creativity comes in. All you need is one single note, throw it into 16 levels, or keyboard mode. So now we know we got a little more creative with our chop game. And as you add more and more to it, you know, that's where you get more and more creative. Ain't it like that? You know what I'm saying? Save or something. All right, cool. This is how you can increase your chop game from basic or plain to more creative. I should say that. I don't want to say better. I want to say more creative. So I hope that was helpful to at least 2 or 3 people. It's your man JFILT. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Once again, subscribe if you haven't already. More videos are on the way. Check out all the links down below, and I will see you guys on the next one. I'm sending peace and positive energy. Yeah.